Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news foreign investors, both friends and foes, are quitting their exposure to the new Russified US. But first up, the Red Book tracking of American retail sales shows they were up 6.3% last week from the same week a year ago. This is a heady gain outside the seasonal shopping windows. Buyers may be trying to insulate themselves ahead of the inflation that will flow from the impending tariffs. And last week's gain was twice what it was a year ago, also higher than the same week 2 years ago. Some of this defensive doom spending is being done with higher credit card debt. They aren't spending on new housing though. American housing starts slumped 9.8% in January from the prior month and are also lower than a year ago. And they aren't spending on switching houses either. Mortgage applications fell by 6.6% last week from the previous week, the sharpest decline so far this year. Foreign holdings of US Treasury paper is falling. December data was released overnight, showing total holdings are now $8.5 trillion US dollars, down from $8.6 trillion just before the election. Japan, the largest holder and only one holding more than $1 trillion, cut its exposure 5% from a year ago. China cut theirs 7% to its lowest level in more than 15 years. Across the Pacific, Japan's core machinery orders fell 1.2% month on month in December, the worst reading in 4 months. And China's new house prices in 70 cities fell 5% year on year in January, but that was an easing from the 5.3% drop in the previous month. It was also the smallest decline since last July. But prices in icon cities like Beijing are falling faster now. However, Shanghai was an exception, with prices there rising. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.56% and up 2 basis points from yesterday at this time. And the price of gold will start today at just under $2,928 an ounce, down $3 from yesterday. And oil prices are up $1 at just over $72.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just on $76.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 57.1 US cents and up 10 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're also up 10 basis points at 89.9 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're up 20 basis points at 54.8 euro cents. That all means our trade weighted index starts today just on 67.2 and up 30 basis points from this time yesterday, also partly helped by a gain against the yen. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.